everybody. Welcome everybody to Wake Up Everybody. So excited to be here with you today. I am Quazzy and I'm here for day 682 of Woo. Today's Finding the Vibe Within, part 2. And what you're gonna need for this today is just hopefully an open mind. Right? Even if you're in a busy area, it doesn't matter. Just as long as you're open to what's happening within, I think you should be good. If you want to have a journal or some water just to jot notes down, that's always helpful. Good morning to everybody in the space. Good morning, everybody. Hey, we got some people in here off the dribble. What's up? What's up? How you feeling? How you doing, Adam?
I'm good, Quazzy. How you doing?
Quazzy.
Doing good, man. Therese in the building. Hey, Z, Marie, Marilyn, Doreen. What's going on? Everybody Gucci? Everybody good? You can either let me know off mute or you can drop it in the chat. How you feeling today? Yeah. Good morning to Facebook too, as well as people pass through on the book. Maybe you stop for a moment. Maybe you stay for a while. Getting that leg work in, Adam. You know what I'm saying? Quit playing with that, man. I hope you got some good shorts because I know you're working on the legs constantly.
I'm grateful and thankful today, Quazzy.
Awesome. It's always great to hear your voice. Good bop coming up. Let's get it.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, we're learning, discerning. We're striving. Together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together.
Awesome. Good morning, everybody. Grand Rising, Buenos Dias, and everything else that falls underneath that category. It's me, Quazzy, here today, here to share with you guys a few things that really get me going in the morning. And I'm so excited to just always be in fellowship with the Woo community. I want to just point some things out. You know, we always listen into the theme song. I love the theme song, the beat drop and everything. But today, you know, I just want to highlight the words that are being said in the song that we are all doing together. There's healing happening in the space. There's dealing happening in the space. There's growing happening in the space. There's releasing. There's teaching. There's moving. There's learning. Discerning. There's striving. There's leading. There's connecting. And there's transforming. There's transformation happening in this space. So thank you for setting your alarms, getting up, doing what you do to have to get here. And I know we're going to have a dynamic time as we always do. This is an addition to what we worked on last week. I thought there was so much more that we could unpack. I thought there could be even a 90-minute version of it. So we're just coming back again to tap into it one more time. A lot about what we talked about last week was understanding that what's happening within is maybe the most important perspective to believe, because then it informs how we navigate everything outside of us. So we'll be looking at this idea that we talked about last week called the Tan Mattress. We can have our first slide up from here.
Yes, awesome. Hold on one sec.
Awesome. So understanding the 10 mantras, this is the reality that comes from within. I can show you the next slide and I'll explain what the 10 mantras is. If you've never heard of it before, it's a word that we use in yoga, and it talks about the subtle elements that are at the root of our senses. So they're the basis that we pull our perception from. I'll give you an example. If you were to see a flower and you really to smell a flower, you take in the sense of the flower, your brain would have a chemical reaction. It would let you know that you're taking in a certain sense, and you could have a reaction to it. It could be a flower that you had in a garden when you were younger. It could be a rose, and it might symbolize to you romance or love. It could be a sunflower and remind you of the spring. But whatever happens is when you see this object, your body pulls up a file, so to speak, and you have a reaction to it. Now, of course, you have to have experienced this thing first to call it a flower or what have you. But regardless of, even if it's something new, your brain will be able to, process it in some way. I got my son right behind me, and I think about when he was, like 1 month old. We had him smell a lavender essential oil, and you could see his eyes perk up. This was the first time he ever smelled lavender. Whatever he was reacting to, still was capable of processing in his body. So though he never had actually smelled lavender before, his brain was able to take that information and pull up a file and have him process it in some way. Throughout in our life, we often see things, and as we continue to learn and even unlearn things, our perception can shift. So we're going to really take some time today to meditate, which is one of my favorite things to do, and really see if we can pull up certain senses that are happening in the body. So with that, just take a moment to tap into your senses. Okay, find a relaxed seat. You can close the eyes. You can relax the shoulders. If you're in a place where you can't close the eyes, then you're welcome to just find something that feels comfortable and focusing on yourself from within. Really, to get connected with the breath, let's first release any tension that might have been lingering or any anticipation that might be building up for the week. Give yourself a quick body scan. If there's any pressure around your head, just kind of let it dissolve itself. If there's any tension in your forehead, let it relax. Allow your eyebrows to relax. Maybe you drop the left eyebrow, the right eyebrow, and then relax your eyebrow center. If your eyes are closed, actually relax your eyeballs, relax the back of the eyes. Feel the soft rest of your eyelids, and all the small muscles around your cheekbones and jaw, they also can relax. Gently pin the shoulder blades back, allow your chest to be proud. Taking in a breath and also releasing out a breath. Taking these first few moments to notice the sounds around you. Maybe you can notice the atmosphere of the city outside of you. Maybe there's activity in your house from people moving around. This doesn't have to be a distraction. It's just information you're taking in. Maybe notice your own inner dialogue, what it sounds like today. Maybe it's just waking up. Maybe it's already up. Maybe it's happy. Maybe it's critical. Just kind of noticing the senses. Notice the taste in your mouth. Maybe you had coffee or tea. Maybe you just brushed your teeth, and maybe you didn't. Notice your hands. Maybe they're held, or maybe they're on your lap, or maybe they're brushing up against something. Notice the smells around you. Notice your scents. What kind of aromas are in your house? And then with an exhale that sounds like a shush, imagine you're pushing all of that away. Just exhale the breath all the way out. Shh. Allowing your breath to go back to its normalized state. As I start to list off a few of these items, see if you can imagine them coming to your mind. The first sound, if you could imagine it, the ringing of a church bell. Maybe you can pull that file up into your mind and just remember the sound of a church bell. That sound lives somewhere inside of the body. And with it may also come a few memories around it, a few ideas around it. Keeping the face relaxed, keeping the body relaxed, pulling up that sound. Now shifting sounds. Think of a laugh, the laughter of someone in your life who just got a really good laugh. One of those laughs that might even make you smile a little bit when you think of them laughing. Maybe in this moment, you can not only hear their laugh in your mind, maybe you can even see that smile or see that laugh. Sometimes our senses even cross blend, and you might even remember the scent of that person or the time in which y'all shared space. These files living in one's mind, continue to journey through your mind and focus on the sense of touch. Maybe you can think of something scratchy like wool, something coarse that feels like on the skin. Maybe there's even a reaction in the body remembering that touch. Maybe you can think of the hand brushing against suede, a suede couch or sofa. What that feels like on the fingertips. Maybe you imagine the rough cheeks or jaw of a beard, maybe your own or maybe of a loved one, that feeling of a beard brushed up against your cheek. See if you can imagine now the softness of a newborn baby, the skin of a newborn baby, how soft it is. Again, the senses might cross. You might even remember how good newborn babies smell. And then shifting your attention to taste, maybe imagine the taste of your favorite ice cream. Think one of the simple flavors, vanilla, strawberry, chocolate. Maybe it's a complex flavor, one of those fudge, ripple, peanut butter situations. It's amazing how many senses we have in our body. Maybe imagine now the taste of a jalapeno. Something might make you pucker up. It's a little bit tangy, a little bit spicy. Live somewhere different on the tongue. With all these different sensations, these sights, these sounds, these smells that we can draw up, we can also remember that these are all existing with our own inner awareness. Outside of us, there's a world, but inside of us, there are all these different senses that we're able to pull up, all these memories we're able to have. Let's take one more cycle of breath in and out. And then when you're ready, you can blink the eyes. Just gotta roll the neck a bit or roll the shoulders to get those kinks out. You're welcome to it. Sometimes it's nice to crack out the knuckles. Sometimes it feels nice to roll out the wrist. I'd like to take a few shares just to get some feedback on your experience. Were you able to see anything? Were you not able to see anything? Just anything that might have come up for you in that time.
All right, family. Anybody willing to share their experience on the line? I see Chantel's hand raised. All right, Shan, you ready?
Yes, when you said the beard, it reminded me of how I would go in to kiss my grandfather, and I always knew that his beard was gonna prickle my face. And so now that he's passed, it was great to think of that and feel that sensation again. It was always Vaseline and his face he's greased down and he would had a fresh shave, and I could feel that on my lips, like when I go to kiss him on the cheek. So it was nice to feel that sensation again and to think of him again. So thank you so much.
Oh man, I love that. Even hearing you say that made me think of my grandmother and grandfather and just the smell of their house. And I recently seen somebody and I was like, oh man, your house smell like my grandma. Like, and it was just nice to have that in the files.
Right.
I see in the chat from Marilyn. Marilyn says, I was able to see the jalapeno made my face react. I literally went yuck. Yeah, it's a big shift going from ice cream to jalapeno for sure. And the physical reactions we can have even with dealing with certain things is very interesting. Yeah. My son just asked me if he could have jalapeno ice cream one day because his was vanilla. Yeah, sure, kid. Why not? Why not?
Do they have that?
They gotta have it somewhere.
I love it. Go for it, boo boo.
Man.
All righty. So you want to?
Yep. We can take maybe one more share and then we can go to our next game.
I don't see a share in anybody else, fam, that did the meditation and wants to share, because I don't see it in the chat. Okay, we could carry it.
Carry on.
Hey, it's Alexia. I'd like to share.
Okay, cousin, good morning. Good. Good, cousin. Wait a minute, she jumped on and jumped off. Alexia.
Maybe that was the share. Was that the share, Alexia?
Oh, listen, I didn't know. I'm like, am I missing? Am I gone? What's happening? Hold on. Let me bring myself on camera. Okay.
All right, awesome.
Hey, good morning, beautiful people.
Morning.
So I wanted to share two things. One, that last week on Thursday, I committed to waking up and meditating. And I did a little bit on Friday, but not on the weekend. And then this morning just popped on and y'all were meditating. So that was a perfect start. And during the practice, I was very present to how much our senses are a part of our healing and our self-care, and how in the past I've utilized that in addition to the practice of meditation. So things like aromatherapies, which I've fallen off on. I've not fallen off on, probably did too much in treating myself to things like ice cream. But the activity just took me to some very sweet places this morning. It made me feel very calm. I'm currently working out a terrible kink in my back. And so for that moment, I was in this practice with you all. I didn't feel my back on fire. And so I know that this is a practice that I need to lean into, and I need to commit to what I said I would do for myself. And this was a great start for that. So thank you so much for sharing your gift with us. And thank you for allowing me to share. I'm complete.
Thank you for sharing that, Dr. Alexia. Thank you for sharing that. And it's very affirming to hear that. Kadeem, if you guys were there yesterday, Kadeem was one of our speakers, and he's done a session about manifestation. And I think it's interesting, like right when we thinking about doing something or we on our way to doing something, what have you, it's right there. So I'm glad that today was the day, and it lined up in this kind of alignment for sure. Okay, so we got this game to play. I tried to give it a go last week, I updated it a little bit. And so we can pull that slide up when you're ready. What I'm gonna ask everybody to do is to pick two numbers between 1 and 6. Yes, two numbers between 1 and 6.
All right.
And you're gonna keep these numbers to yourself. Okay, so you can just jot them down. The numbers are between 1 and 6. Okay, this is the thinking game. So one way that you can define a thought is that it's a packet of energy and information, right? Something happens that's objectively happening, and then we feel some kind of way about it, however you feel, right? Two people could feel way differently about the same thing. So we're gonna give it a shot and play the thinking game. So you're gonna pick two numbers between 1 and 6 to play this game. Take about 5 more seconds just for you to pick your numbers. I should pick some too. What am I? I'm just sitting here one time. Okay. All right. And then next slide. Okay. So your first number is going to be your information, and the second is going to be your energy. So we'll play the first round like this. Take a moment to see what your information is, and take another moment to see what your energy is. And then try to imagine what you would be thinking about in this scenario. I'll give you an example based on what's happening right here. Let's say I had number 5, the sun is shining, and then number 1, happy. What I'd probably be thinking about is if the information is the sun is shining, my energy is happy, I'm probably thinking, wow, I'm so grateful to be alive. I think I'm gonna go on a walk today. Today is bringing me a lot of, I guess, excitement. I'm going to really enjoy today because the sun is shining. Now, if my energy was, let's say, angry, I might have a whole different dialogue around that. Okay, so it'd be interesting to see how things pair up. I would like to invite someone to come on off mute, maybe even ideally on camera, and then just give a little kind of monologue, psychodrama about what is the energy and information. If you need the slides back up for it, just put it in the chat.
Sure.
I think maybe everybody got theirs. If someone would want to come off and share what there is, and we'll try to guess what your energy is. So don't tell us what the energy is, just get into the dialogue of how you're feeling based on the information. And then we'll try to guess what your energy is.
All right, let's see who wants to play.
Who's trying to play today?
Yeah. So Cheryl Martinez, let me know if you're down, or Evelyn, or Catherine. Anybody? Cheryl?
Good morning. Good morning.
Evelyn, good morning.
So, this is funny, but
Oh, wait,
you
don't
know
tell
what
us.
I'm trying-
Don't tell us, Evelyn. Wait.
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay.
But can you see me because I'm actually driving? So it's
We can
gonna
see
be
you.
a quick monologue.
For sure.
Ready?
Mhm.
Done.
Okay, all right. Okay, here, maybe you can give us one hint about what the information was, and we'll try to guess what that energy was based on it.
A celebration.
Okay, celebration. Let's see. The informations were a friend, social media, break up a significant other, you win the lottery, it's raining. You can tell us what the information was. What the information
For
was.
me,
Mhm.
the first number I picked was 6. It's your birthday.
Okay.
And today is actually my birthday.
Hey, it's your birthday. It's your birthday.
That
Okay.
is wild.
And I'm guessing based on your energy, was it happy?
Yes. I
You
was
picked one.
partying.
Okay. We need to
40. Yes, nice. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And the second one was sad. That's how I was sighing.
Oh, you were sighing. Oh, you were sad that it's your
That's
birthday.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. And it
Okay.
is kind of sad, a sad birthday for me because I lost one of my good friends. And we have to bury her this week. So yeah.
My heart goes out to you.
Thank
The
you.
passing of your friend.
Thank you.
And I think I appreciate you sharing that for so many different reasons. One, the serendipitous nature of it being your birthday, and two, I would say in general we tend to celebrate birthdays, but not for everybody is a birthday a happy moment. Sometimes turning another year can get into our head, or maybe people who were here last year aren't here this year to celebrate it with us, and there's so much that comes with events in our lives that we can never assume someone's feeling a certain way around it. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Everybody have a good day.
You too.
Love.
All right, we take another.
Yeah, Catherine's hand is up.
Catherine.
Just further instruction. You can monologue about both things or use your body. So just talk a little without giving it away. And then we'll get to guests because, I don't think that was as clear, but y'all can bring it. I'm going to take this down so we can see Catherine and take Evelyn away. Y'all work with me. I'm still kind of groggy. Forgive me. All right, Catherine, just say a little something so we know you're there.
Finally, it's happened to me. Oh, finally. Woo! Finally, it's happened to me. Woo! Yes.
Now, I'm gonna guess you can tell us the information as we guess the energy, but I'm gonna guess your information was you won the lottery.
Yes.
Okay, so your number was 3. She won the lottery, and if you guys want to put in the chat, based on Catherine's reaction, what was her energy? The energies that we have are happy, sad, angry, worried, confused.
No, I was
Happy.
I was
Happy.
rocking relief.
Relief. There you go. Relief.
Yes, finally.
Relief. Right, and then so you won the lottery. You're relieved. What kind of thoughts are going through your head? Why are you relieved that you won the lottery?
Because I can do what I gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta spread the love. That's why, man. I gotta spread the love. That's why I believe. Yeah.
I'm rocking with that. Like there could have been a bill that needed to get paid. Now you're like, oh, it's covered now.
Nah, I don't have no bills that's got to be paid. Get my son a house so he could set up his family. He just had a baby. No, bills is not my mind. I was celebrating finally. I won the lottery. Ooh, I'm happy. I am happy.
That's a vibe. That's awesome. I'm happier. I feel like you might have won it for real. Like
yeah, I did win it for real. What you talking?
You right. Say that.
To manifest this, and we did it together, man. Thank you.
We on a streak. Somebody wanted to meditate. We meditated. We had a birthday thing. It's a birthday thing. Catherine didn't win the lottery.
Yes.
Nice. I'm gonna send you my cash app if I get $1 from you, like just for some coffee, a drink or something.
You got it. You got it.
You told me about this.
Yeah, we hear every morning. P, you ain't know. You want to take one more? Give it one. I see the time.
That's
okay.
As long as you have the time.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I'm
right.
good. I'm having a great time.
He's off for school today because of the Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur?
Oh no, he goes to school a little later.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess Michigan ain't trying to hear that. Who else has one? We have in Facebook, Tiffany said, I received the information incorrectly. So for me, I got into a story about why I'm confused about the rain. Oh gosh, but happy at the end. Who else wants to go? Who else got the 2 numbers? Let's hear from one more set of folks or one person. Anyone? Let me see who's up in here. Rachel is usually a participant. And sister, what y'all doing over there? We would love to hear from you if you're down to play with us. Rachel or sister? Going once, going twice. Nicholas, we may have to carry on.
No doubt. If Sean, if you want to play one with me, we can do it. We can do the 2-player one. I got my numbers.
Oh, you and me?
Yep.
All righty. All right, let me come on camera. I'm like, I ain't trying to do cameras today. I look crazy. But I'll rock with you because you know you're one of my favorite people.
Hey,
All
I
right.
appreciate it.
So let me get this straight before we play.
Mhm. You can pick a number 1 through 6,
Yeah.
and
It.
you can tell me what the information was. Almost like, hey, like you can walk up to me and share some news, and
Mhm.
I will react based on my energy.
All right. Okay, cool. So hey Nick, what's up?
So, Shani, how you doing?
Yo, I'm tired of this. I'm so tired of this.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't want to put this on you, but you know I've been here before, and yeah, I'm just tired of these. Ugh.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm trying not to put this on you because you wanted them, but it's just one of these days where I want to hit something because your people.
Listen, I'm angry too. I didn't want to put that on you myself, but I'm feeling some kind of way.
You know, I know you've probably been here before, but there's just something about y'all that and then I get blamed, and you know it didn't work out, but you know it's a shame because I just feel so disrespected.
Wait, oh no, wait a minute. Now I'm on 10. Because if I'm involved, I gotta know what's happening, what's going on.
Should I tell you?
You should tell me.
Yo, your friend broke up with me. You know, and men, I just don't understand. It was so out of the blue. Maybe there's somebody else or whatever, but this is really, really upsetting me, and I want to do something. Yo, I drove past the house and I almost pulled over and picked up a brick because
Listen, don't think I'm not on your team, because I'm angry as well. I didn't see it coming. I thought I hooked y'all up. You know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be a good move. He acting up. I didn't know what you was talking about at first when you said y'all, but now I'm realizing, oh, you talking about bro.
yeah, well, I say men because
Yeah.
it's
I'm gonna have to have a talk with him, because this is not putting me in the best mood for sure.
do that because if something don't change, it's gonna be pop on and popping in a
Yeah,
little
it's making me look bad. I come on, you the big sis. Now he got me looking crazy. So
yeah, it sure
yeah.
does. And yo, do something about it because I don't want to hurt nobody.
Shit, we got Charmaine on. She
Yeah,
ready to spin the
Charmaine,
block.
I will
So
swing by and pick you up. Seriously, because enough is enough. This is
I
like
got
the
my
third
son here.
one.
He come too. He down the ride. So
He can pick up some pebbles.
Yeah.
Charmaine can get the boulders. We can make it happen, then pull off.
Yeah.
But you know, take care of that for me, and then let's talk about it later.
I got you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So thanks for doing that, Shani, for sure. As you can see, hers was break up with a significant other, and I'm guessing the energy you had was angry.
Yeah. What other energy could it be? Let me see.
It could have been happy, sad, or it could have been relieved.
Oh no, I wasn't happy at all.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I will kill you.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes it can be different on both sides. Sometimes you break up with somebody. What a relief! I was gonna break up with them anyway.
For sure.
And then vice versa.
Mhm.
So it's interesting. We get tips with all different scenarios all day long. There's moments when we're gonna naturally react, but if we take a moment to pause and we can really decide if this energy that we have is serving us, then we're good. And if it's not serving us, we have an opportunity there to switch the energy up. Whether you have to recall a different memory, using again the 10 mantras, have to pull something up into your life that's not visibly there to make yourself feel better. I've had the situation of walking, in New York streets in the summertime and just get hit with a whiff of garbage, and the information is garbage outside. My energy around it, I'm a little irritated. I'm a little disgusted. Maybe I can change my mindset. Okay, things are getting cleaned up. This is going to be handled. The garbage is out here so that the streets can get clean once again. Maybe I have to like pull up a different scent in my mind. I have to remember smelling something different. Or maybe you're on the subway and you're hearing a whole bunch of, maybe the kids just got out of school, they're cursing, they jump around, they doing their rambunctious thing. Maybe put headphones in, you change the energy, you change the information, you give yourself something else to focus on. And because, you know, your focus and your intention are everything. So you want to make sure that's being driven in a place that's helpful. So I see the time is 7:39. I know this is one of our shorter ones. I don't want to hold you guys up too much, but maybe we can do like just kind of a closing meditation that's around intentions for how the rest of the day can go. So this is going to be something that you can try at any point in the day. If you want to hear more about the method of it later, we can talk about it. But for this closing meditation, I'm going to invite you again to either close the eyes or find one point of focus in front of you. Connecting to your breath. You can say this to yourself. Inhale, I. Exhale, am. Inhale, I. Exhale, am. Shed away the roles and the responsibilities and the labels that people put on you and you put on yourself. Just simply be the I am, period. And tapping into your emotional heart space. Maybe draw up all of the things that you're grateful for. All the people that you're grateful for. All the experiences that you've had that you're grateful for. And all the opportunities you've had to really show up and become a better person. As you acknowledge this gratitude, I also invite you now to release any hostility, any regrets, or any limiting ideas that no longer need to exist in the body. Noticing the flow of the breath, maybe even noticing your heartbeat. You can repeat these words to yourself. Healing and transformation. Healing and transformation. If there's any place in the body that needs that, maybe the hands, maybe the hips, maybe the knees, maybe the feet, just send your energy in that direction. You can say to yourself, healing and transformation. Healing and transformation. You can open the eyes when you're ready. You can rub the palms for good luck. Remember that it's all in your hands today. And then letting that go. Thank you for taking this time. Ashe.
Shay, thank you. Beautiful.
Okay, so
Nicholas, you got some session stuff for us too?
I got some session stuff for you.
Oh, not Nicholas, Panther. I meant to say Panther.
Oh, Panther. Oh, yeah, he got some heat.
He's like, all right, breathe again.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us about the special offer and how we can tap in.
For sure. So sometimes I don't have a special offer, but today I genuinely had one and I really wanted to share it here. I've been working on this new program, calling it Calm Retox, also Calm Engineering. It's a mindfulness coaching thing at the heart of it. What I'm looking to do is I'm looking to work with someone 3 times a week for 25 minutes. And I thought it was great. Kadeem had a 25-minute thing because I was like, we on the same page. 25 minutes and looking for doing it for about 90 days. This is something that I've been really passionate about. I've been trying to figure out what is the best way to kind of condense the work we've been doing and really share it with people. Sometimes people want, a workout. Sometimes people want just to de-stress. I feel like this mindfulness coaching gives us just a little bit of everything in 25 minutes. And we're going to be focusing on the 4 main happy chemicals, accessing them into the brain. A big reason that I wanted to share this was I started doing these sessions and I had a client that I was working with doing this. And I personally started feeling much better throughout my day. And it was through this buildup of this session. I'm really trying to have it at an accessible price that works for everybody. It originally was going to be valued at $80, but I'm going to do it for $40. And this is $40 a week for 3 sessions. The sessions are 25 minutes. So I was trying to, you know, compare the client that I've been working with, and they say it's been working with them like therapy. And you know, I don't know if you ever had a therapist, but you know, it's much more affordable than therapy. And you know, the value that we put into it is definitely at 100. So I'd love to work with somebody, whether it's the 90 days or the 45 days. I would like to really have some type of commitment where we can really get into the stuff. We talk about goal setting. We'll do just a few things to get our heart rate up, but most of it's going to be seated, if that's what your level of accessibility is. I'm really trying to meet people where they're at and really get to know you all and how we can shape this world together. Because I believe the more of us that are feeling at our highest, that radius starts to spread. And just like Wake Up Everybody, it becomes this whole community thing. So if you're interested or you want to hear more information, even if you want to have like a free consultation session where we just go through a free one and just see how it feels, I would love if you email me and so that we can get that going. I strongly, strongly believe in this offer, and that's why I decided to put it on here today.
Awesome. Anything you want to say? Contact
Yep.
that?
And these are the contacts informations. Running River Collective, along with Woo, is the clique that I claim. It's my meditation organization. You can follow us on Instagram. I would love if you gave us a shout out on there. We post a lot of different content, a lot of helpful content, a lot of informational resources that you can use in your daily life. As you see, this is my email down here, quaz@heyquazzy.com. Please email me about the special offer. Email me about anything as well. I'll mention that we will record your sessions. So even after the time is up, we'll have a nice big file of all the work that you've done so that you can access those at any time that you wish. And as you know, Woo goes hard for the community, goes so hard. Like, I can't even tell you like the level of support you get with this community, but you guys already know that. So if you want to, or haven't yet, considered a monthly automated love offering, this is one way that we can keep the show on the road. We keep things moving. Shawnee, I don't know what you have for the future of Woo, but like, I could see this on the Oprah network. I could see this on Good Morning America type vibes. You know what I mean? Replace, you know what I mean? Some of the bad news cycle and put this on here. So I think we just can keep this ball rolling. Y'all have been here, you know, since the jump, a lot of you. So if we can keep supporting and keep uplifting this program that Shawnee and the rest of the Woo community have built, that would be fire. Okay. So that's how you do it right there.
Amen. Is beautiful.
And you know, I like doing the Mondays because it just sets you off for these fire sessions that come to follow. We got the Tools Are Us Toolbox Tuesday by Jamie Monet. She's done this version of I think she's done a Tools Are Us Toolbox before, so it's building, it's growing. The recipes is getting that much more fuego. So tap in tomorrow for our 90-minute session. And then on Wednesday, we back with a quick one from Shakia Purple Norris. If y'all haven't had a session by her yet, you got to check it out. We repping our hood on the 28th. So if you ain't already repping today, you can rep again on Wednesday. And shout out to all the new members. The Woo Nation welcomes all the new family members. Please continue to tap in, invite your friends and family. You know, it's really nice. You sometimes just dropping that link to the homie. Even if you think that they don't get up, they're not, whatever. Don't make a story for them. Send them the link, invite them. You will be surprised who shows up. And then, you know, you're not alone in terms of thinking the things that you're thinking with the manifestation, the growing, the meditation, all the words that are in our theme song. You know, we're doing it all together.
Beautiful.
And that's what type of timing we on. We here Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Wednesday. Really, we here every day but Friday and Saturday. So, you know, most 5 out of 7 times you're gonna catch us. You're gonna catch us here.
Amen.
Shop on that Woo store, that Woo swag store. You got to get that Woo drip. Otherwise, you playing yourself. So get on it.
Yes, I love the Woo trip. We're gonna get that on the t-shirt.
Stay in touch. This is how you can find us. We have a private community. We have a public community. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. We got an email. Shoot, we everywhere. So we outside. Tap in.
I sure. All righty, so we are complete. Family, it's time to celebrate our brother for all of the juiciness he brings. He's awesome, so unmute yourselves.
I tried to
Let's
jump
hit
on
it.
2
Come on,
fingers.
family, you too. Pam.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Quad.
Awesome. Thank you
Thanks,
so
y'all.
much.
Thank you
Yes.
so
Good
much.
Great
morning.
exercise.
Good morning. Check out the
Ready, get
And
office.
ready,
let's keep
stay
growing and
ready.
let's look
Blessings
forward to
to
everybody.
you. Have a
Right, let's
wonderful
look forward
day.
to
You, I love it. It's beautiful. The two of you, we had a 2-for-1 deal. Look at
Hey,
him. He's so
deal.
sweet.
Thank you. Good job,
You
T.
help make the morning
shout
bright.
out to the king that you got right there, Quaz.
Yeah,
Thank you, brother.
beautiful.
Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope to see you
How
again.
is it
Powerful
like
start to the
Ashe.
morning.
Mhm.
Okay.